Okay, today we are going to discuss about the Cybercrime Law or the Public Act 10175, or also known as the Cybercrime Prevention Act.
The intention of the law states that it recognizes the vital role of information and communication industries such as content production, telecommunications, broadcasting, electronic commerce, and data processing in the nation's overall social economic development.
So we are living in the 20th century wherein we are in the era of modern technology. And because of that, the lawmakers were able to enact the cybercrime law to reach number of people or the victims and might create more violation and damage.
We have here the list of acts punishable under the Cybercrime Prevention Act, and these are the computer-related identity theft, cybersex, sharing of fake news, and cyber libel. Computer-related identity theft is unauthorized acquisition, use, misuse, transfer, alteration, or deletion of identifying information belonging to another, whether natural or judicial.
Computer-related identity theft is very common nowadays. Since we are always online to our social media accounts, we always share our information online. That's why hackers and posters is everywhere because our information can be easily gathered online, wherein their intent is to gain an influence for themselves. That's why we really have to be careful on what we share online, so that identity theft can be prevented.
Next we have here is the cybersex. Cybersex involves using the internet for sexual purposes, especially by exchanging sexual messages with another person.
According to a survey, the rate of cybersex in the Philippines rise to 10% since the pandemic started. Since we are locked down and everyone is not allowed to go outside and there's no source of income for those people who work in the marginalized area or section, they think of something that is away from the social norms, and they think that cybersex is the way and the source of their income. And cybersex is known as the doing something sexually and posting it online.
Next we have here is the sharing of fake news. It is any person who by means of printing, lithography, or any other means of publication shall publish or cause to be published as any false news which may endanger the public order or cause damage to the interest or credit of the state.
All crimes defined and penalized by the revised penal code shall be covered by the relevant provision of the Cybercrime Prevention Act. And the sharing of fake news is one of that. Sharing of fake news is very common nowadays since the election is coming. Fake news can be seen everywhere online. That's why everything we saw online, we really have to gather it and filter all of the information before believing through it.
Next we have here is the cyber libel. According to the Article 353, a libel is public and malicious imputation of a crime or of a defect, real or imaginary, or any act, omission, condition, status, or circumstance tending to cause dishonor, discredit, or contempt of a natural or judicial person, or to blacken the memory of the one who is dead.
Cyber libel is very prevalent nowadays. But what is libel? Okay, libel is discrediting someone by just looking at it. That's why cyber libel is very prevalent nowadays. Since we are always online, we can share our ideas online freely. We can share our comments and everything. That's why cyber libel is very common because there are these people who are sharing their opinions online, but it is tend to attack the author of the post personally. Okay, so to avoid the cyber libel, we must always gather facts, and we must say and establish facts. Here we have the three elements of the cyber libel. Okay, number one is of course when you are posting it or saying it maliciously. Second is the publication, when it is published publicly. And lastly, it is named, when you not literally name it, but the description and the physical attributes of your article is pointing to someone intentionally. Okay, so to avoid cyber libel, we must share our constructive criticism. When we say constructive criticism, you are just describing what you have saw. You are just sharing or narrating the observed figure. But it is libelous, it is considered libelous when you are discrediting or dishonoring the matter by just looking at it.